Hey guys, good evening. I am here with a very special guest. This is Jenna from Water for Life Global, and it is World Water Day today.
It's World Water Day!
What on earth is World Water Day?
It's a beautiful day to honor the water, something that is one of the most important elements besides our breath, the most important element to our life and survival. And we get to have a global day where we talk about water and how important it is.
Well, that is awesome, and we are here at an event. In fact, I want to just make a note of the music in the background. This has been an all-day event, and now we're settling into the night, and there's like a dance going on, and I'm actually about to go home. But yeah, you're gonna dance. But before, so what has been going on today, and like why are you guys doing this?
Yeah, so today at Gaia Dance Temple in Jenna, we're hosting a fundraiser for the nonprofit that I co-run called Water for Life Global. And we are really creating this community event where all people from around the world, live here in Guatemala and are traveling through, and we want to be able to inspire the people to give back to the land that we are on. We receive so much when we travel, when we're coming into new places, and to be able to give that back to the people that live here and who protect this land, who honor this land, who grew up on this land. And water is an issue here. It's a really, really big issue.
So I just have to say, I really admire this woman. Jenna, you do such amazing work to help the local community, and with this like the most fundamental basic need of having like clean drinking water. And I love what you were saying before about how like it's the starting point of everything. All these other issues that we want to tackle and that we see in the world, like it all starts with water. Can you speak a little bit to that?
Yeah, of course. Again, behind our breath, water is our life, and we start in our mother's womb in the water. And when we are talking about systematic poverty and people in developing countries that can't get out of this poverty, we need to have the conversation around clean water, because before you can retain the nutrients in your food, children, adults, everyone needs to have access to clean water. Because if you're taking in food and all of a sudden you have a parasite or bacteria, the children are they're malnourished because of the diarrhea, the waterborne illnesses that are present in the water. And being able to talk about, okay, so you're going to be strong, you're going to go get an education, you're going to get a high-paying job. You need to go back to the basics of clean water. So to be able to talk about this, today, and honor this day, to really bring in education and awareness of water, because it's not even just here too. This is a world water, we're in a world water crisis.
What do you mean?
The whole world, there's half of this world right now does not have access to clean water. Half of this world does not have access to water. 785 million people don't have access to clean water, and 2 billion people don't even have basic sanitation practices or systems in place, which again is a big issue when it comes to bacteria and parasites. If someone's not being able to wash their hands, if they're going from their butt to their mouth and touching their food,
that's how you get parasites, folks. That's how you get parasites.
So Water for Life Global is doing a lot of amazing work in the communities here in Guatemala to bring in water education, water sanitation. We're bringing in filtration systems and bringing in natural sanitation products too. That's important, because it's not even just having access to sanitation, but you want to be able to protect the water sources. So much of our products have toxic chemicals that are going directly right into the stream, which just 2 days ago, I was walking down in Sunana, and literally just out of the pipe, there was just neon green water. This is neon green water is coming out of the pipes, and I'm just like, it goes straight to the lake. The gray water, the black water, it is going into the lake, and families drink from this water. There's a lot of there's 13 villages around the lake, and if they live anywhere close to that, they're pumping their water source from the lake, which even travelers know. It's like, be careful when you swim in Lake Atitlan.
Yes, that's also how you get parasites. So I guess that's like a question, why should people so far away care about the water for the people here?
Yeah. important because when we're able to be in our seva and to be in our giving nature, that creates, like our heart is like with helping the world. This is our neighbors. We're all connected, especially when it comes to water. So
This is that principle of loving your neighbor.
Loving your neighbors, like taking care of each other. And we're in the age of Aquarius, and we've come from a time of really thinking of ourselves. And like now we need to come into communion and community to help each other. And when we start helping our neighbors in Guatemala, we're helping the world. It's a ripple effect. So yeah, I really, and just the basics of giving, Luke is always an advocate for this too, of when you give, you receive so much, and to give people the opportunity to help someone they don't know, just look for the magic that comes back. There is always magic in being able to receive after giving. And if it's a good practice. Just start taking one day where you're like, I have an intention to give. And that could be like, I'm going to give a flower. I'm going to give a fruit. I'm going to give a compliment. I'm going to give some money to a nonprofit in Guatemala, That, just wait to see what's on the other side of that giving nature.
I can attest. There's great benefits to those who give from the heart. So you are asking, and so we're collecting donations. This is a fundraising event, and I've shared the link below. And so, what are you asking for a donation? Where are those donations going to go when people do give from their heart?
Yeah, so we are asking for $50 donations for a ripple kit for a family. And each family will receive a water filtration system, natural sanitation products, water sanitation education, supporting local jobs where they lead the deliveries, they empower their own people, and we're taking data collection and supporting the future and doing reforestation.
Ooh, I love that.
So all of this package is for $50 to help a family and to help the world, planting seeds for the future. And we're doing that here in Sunana, helping families in San Marcos and Santa Clara, San Pablo, San Juan. These are all villages here at the lake, and we're trying to support 1,000 families, which is $25,000. So if you can support in any way, and even if you don't have the financial means, like maybe you have a connection to someone.
Maybe you know someone who's really into water causes.
Yes.
Connect them with Jenna at waterforlifeglobal.org.
Yeah, waterforlifeglobal.org. And thank you. It's World Water Day, so we have a month-long fundraiser. And even exciting, if you donate $250, you get entered into a raffle for 2 resort packages that we got donated to us.
For where?
For Barbados and St. Lucia.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's super epic.
It's amazing.
Yeah, so we're really pleased. $250 will get you into a raffle, and this is...
And that's 5 families. You just supported 5 families, and you get the chance to win a resort in Barbados.
Yeah, if you go, if you go to our Instagram or Facebook, you'll be able to access that flyer to see the promo, but we'll be doing that for the next month. So between World Water Day today and Earth Day, which is on April 22nd. So
nice.
It's a month-long fundraiser trying to raise $25,000 to support 1,000 families with their own ripple kit. So amazing.
Jenna, you're so amazing. Like the fact that you fully dedicate yourself to this work,
Yeah, I do.
We were talking before. I was like, no, you're a mermaid. Like you're an advocate for the water. Like it's not about the tail, it's about the heart, honestly.
Yeah, and it was the water initiative, the pains of my own water. I went through the parasite. I had a parasite. I was sick for 4 years, trying to really rid of myself of this parasite, which took water fasting that really helped rejuvenate. And I saw the healing power of giving my body a break to heal itself. And I saw such an importance of this work, of this element. So of course I was devoted. I got sick from it, and I healed myself from this element. So I'm like, it's such an honor to be an advocate, to share the world, even if it's not for Guatemala, like maybe this is an inspiration for you guys to bring it into your own community, because water is everywhere. We all need water.
I was thinking, you know, sometimes I feel like we're just like the servants of like we're just walking, like water walking around, you know, like we're like the plants, like we're walking around, like moving and like working with plants. Like, and actually, you mentioned something about using plants. So you're doing many different initiatives, and one of them is using plants to clean the water. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah. So actually,
It's amazing.
Right now, today, the theme of World Water Day is groundwater, which is so important in the conversation of water. And what Water for Life Global is doing is we're collaborating. We're really big in collaboration because when we do it together, it's so much easier.
Yeah.
And we are collaborating with Grand Hazakeen, which is
the farm,
and also Wellkind, which is another nonprofit organization here. And we are coming together, 3 organizations, to use permaculture design to use plants as the allies to filter the water. So building these sediment tanks into underground irrigation systems met with plants.
Wow.
Because when we have low-tech solutions, there's still water privatization, which is essentially that water is a commodity. Water is owned. Water has, you know, this. We want to be able to make this free for the future. You know, not it's blue gold is what they're all saying, and like the war that's being created soon to come, not oil anymore.
I was actually
oil
asking
now,
about that.
but,
Do you believe the wars of the future will be over water?
God, of course, yeah, definitely, and that's why it's like we're trying, you know, our absolute best to support our riverways, our waterways, because when we talk about, you know, straight from the streams, if we can make sure that those are clean all the way down to our low-level land of where we're drinking that water, you know, we want to make sure those are clean, and that takes using plants as our allies. So yeah, I'm so excited, and that's a $250,000 proposal. We have a 35-page proposal we've been working on for a year to really get this work out there naturally so that we can have low-tech solutions. And so if anyone has any idea of, you know, anyone that wants to see this, that wants to support projects, sustainable projects, where we don't need to put a Band-Aid on them, we can really go to the direct source. And then we're talking about direct source, let's talk about our toilets, compost toilets. How is the bacteria getting into the water? It's our feces. It's somewhere in our line of living, we were taught to go to the bathroom in our clean water.
Such a weird use of water. It's like so not appropriate. It's not an appropriate way to interact with water. Don't shit in your water.
Don't shit in your water, you know? And it's okay. We're learning, and we're re-remembering the basics of life. And when we can go to the source is the problem, and talk about compost toilets, and talk about sustainable solutions on how to even use our feces that has free energy.
Yes.
You know, that's the future, where we don't need to, we're just re-remembering. And
we're in the process of re-remembering. And it's you know, we're like innocent little children who were taught some things that were not the best way of doing things. And so we have to change our systems if we're going to change the trajectory of the world and humanity.
Yeah.
And I love that you are an organization that you have like really practical, actionable things that you're doing here in Guatemala. So if people want to love their neighbors and also really take a stand for like a new way of doing things and interacting with our the most basic element of life, which is water, here's an opportunity to do that. So guys, there is a link below. You'll see it next to the Water for Life. There's a little droplet. It's also on this post. You can go check it out. You can go learn more about this fundraiser. You can learn more about where the donations go, how they help families, how they go towards reforestation, how they go towards all of these great initiatives that this beautiful, beautiful angel mermaid, emissary, messenger from the water is here to help bring forth. So thank you for your work and your dedication. And we kind of said this before, if the water herself could speak to the people, what would she say?
Honor her, love her, support her, talk about her. You know, when we really honor our inner waters, when we are able to clean and be in touch with our emotions and let that clear, that's a blessing back to the earth when we are clean. When we are giving that blessing, when we clean our own inner waters, when we get our purity, that's a blessing back to the earth. So just being honor her. Speak to your water. Bless your water.
I like that.
It takes 5 minutes.
Water.
It takes 5 minutes for your water to turn into your blood. So when we can really honor her and support her and love her, your organs, your whole body feels it. So yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Thank you, Jenna, for your work. Thank you for doing your part. Thank you for doing your part. I thank myself for doing my part. We're in this together, like you said. It's a collaboration, and I really feel like that is kind of like the key to the future. Our shared future is coming together and learn and educate and speak about these things and collaborate and do our part. I made my donation. I hope you guys will make a donation. And so much love.
Thank you. And thank you everyone for considering. Thank you so much. Thank you. Matios.
All right, guys. Good night. Love you.
Buenas noches.